about those things as well. You know, the process shouldn't stand in the way of the results, is what I want you to take away from this thing. Be aware of what's out there, what's free, what's paid, what's agenda-driven, what's not, okay? And then go back with an action plan. And everything that's been here today, said so far, has been top-down buy-in, okay? Tim's recreating pay plans in his store with top-down buy-in. Unbelievably outstanding. And it's revolving around reviews. I mean, that's huge. That's a big deal. His whole place is going to be, we know what's going on now, okay? So take that back with you. Top-down, and you have to install some sort of a process. It's mandatory when you get back that there's a process. Number two, the process must be written down, it must be handed out, and it must be talked about, and you should include it in your employee manual. If it's so important and we're spending all these hours here talking about it, why wouldn't you do something like that? Go back and get that done. Number three, digital education of your salespeople. Someone in executive management, if the dealer principal's now is going up and is engaged enough, or the general manager, or your e-commerce guru, whoever it is, has to start having some brief meetings with the salespeople and say, do you know why we're doing this? Do you want to know why? Okay. Well, here's why, and here's why it's policy. Get used to it. Guess what happens? I've seen digital awareness skyrocket with salespeople all over the country. I've seen it skyrocket with dealer principals who embrace this, with general managers, with general salesmen, all facets. It's absolutely, Brian, I'm sure you've seen this going on, right? All of a sudden they knew nothing and they go, what have I been missing? And this is awesome. And then it carries over into so many other things. There's so many other microsites and other tools that you've got going. Now you've got digital awareness in your dealership. How empowering is that when your salesmen are starting to tell you about a new review site that's out there? How do we get on here? How do I get on there? Can I go on there? Can I do this? Absolutely. You know, run. Let's go. Okay? And last but not least, number 4, and that is inspect what you expect. And some of you have that plaque you set above your desk, right? Yeah. And that's a kind of overused cliche, but guess what? Brian has a little spreadsheet for county reviews. You've got to make sure that this is going on. If you have those 4 core steps, okay, in your reputation management repertoire when you go back, I promise you will have effective major change in how your store is going to do business in the future. Thank you for your time. Appreciate it.